All right, we're gonna try a down stay. Can he go into a down with you asking, or does he not know down yet? Okay, so we may not work so much on the stay part today. We will for like a few seconds. We're not gonna expect much from him if he doesn't even know down yet, so we're gonna work on that first. Let me see if I can get him into a down first. What I'm gonna do is something called shaping. So that means I want him to go in a down on his own, and then I'm gonna start teaching him what that means. So I'm gonna hold this to the ground. He's gonna lick and sniff and try to get at it. And eventually he's gonna get so tired of being in the standing position to get food that is so low to the ground that he's gonna eventually just lay down and continue trying. And when he does that, that's when I'm gonna release. It could take up to 5 minutes for a dog to go into that first down. And so I'm gonna be really patient and just wait. So just be patient. It gets faster and faster each time. But usually they just get so tired of standing that they eventually lay down. And they're still trying to he'll have no idea at first why he got the food. It will take a few repetitions, but we'll get there. We'll see what he comes up with. And I know he does like to go into a down because he's tried it before when we've been doing the sit. So I'm just gonna wait it out. And so I'm holding the food in a way where all he can do is lick. He can't really, he's trying to like bite on my fingers, but he's being gentle. He's just experimenting. He's like, how can I get this food? You can't have that one. There you go. Oh, he was almost all the way down. He's trying anything. Yes. And I was waiting till he was completely or almost completely in a down because I don't want him to think I was rewarding a half down. So we're gonna do that again. And every time should go faster and faster. And then when you see him going into a down within a second, that's when I'm gonna start attaching the word to it. But no words right now because he's not listening anyway. So I'm not gonna bother throwing out a word that he's not even gonna hear me saying. Yes. And I'm moving back because I wanna encourage him to get up so that he can go back into a down. Bring his nose back to the ground. Yes. See how it goes faster and faster? He doesn't really fully know yet. He's just kind of experimenting. And we may even get to a point where like he starts going into a down really fast and then all of a sudden he's trying something else. It's just his mind working, trying to figure things out. Like, what does this lady want? What do I have to do to get the food? And puppies are great because they go into a down a lot faster than adult dogs. The older they are, sometimes the faster they give up. And then I have to use a different strategy, which is way more annoying. I like this strategy way more. Yes. I gotta be in a position where I can make sure he can actually go into it down. He's kind of like up against the couch there. And you won't have to do this part. Once I get him to a point where he goes down, he'll figure it out pretty quickly. Yeah. It's like halfway.
He does that when he
yes.
He sticks his butt in the air.
That's my finger. You can see he's slowly starting to figure it out, yes, but he's also still experimenting. He keeps giving me his paw, like, do you want that? Yes, see, you could see he's in his mind, he's got an idea now as to what is getting him that reward. He still keeps trying the whole licking and the sniffing thing. Then he sits back, then he looks to see what I'm doing. And then he's like, okay, I think she wants this. Yes.
How's your hip and everything? I forget to ask you because you just...
My hip is fine, yeah, and my back is fine because I broke a part of my spine. Yes. Yeah. It's my knee. So even like now, I don't know if you can see, I'm overcompensating. No, like this doesn't hurt, but I've been wanting to do this more because I couldn't do this for a while, but I keep overcompensating and going to the other side because it's a little bit harder to bend. but I need to do more of this, so it's all good. But I'm good. I feel like I'm like 95% back to normal. Yes. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Yes. And this is technically kibble. It's just freeze dried. So now I'm going to do it from a standing position because eventually you're going to have to be in a standing position. So I want to kind of wean out the picture of me being on the ground with him. Yes. Good. So like I said, when he goes into a down within a second, that's when I'll start attaching the word. Because right now he's still working through it. Yes. And if I start attaching the word now, he might not be listening. So I'm going to wait until I can tell he's ready. Yes, that was a lot faster that time. Yes. You can see he's going through that process of lick, sniff, sit back, lay down. Yeah. He's figured out his own little pattern here. You're so funny. Yes. Yes. Good thing you like these. You don't get sick of food quickly. Yes. Yes. Now I'm going to start attaching the down word to it. This is not me using it as a command. This is me helping him understand that what he's doing is called down. Because again, while he's licking and sniffing, he's not listening to me. So I'm going to wait till he's already in the position where he's actually listening and will hear the word. Okay, so I'm not using it as a command yet. And you won't have to do this part. So watch how I attach it. Down, yes. So as soon as he's in the down, I want him to know that that's what it's called. So when I start using it as a command, he's like, oh, I've heard that. I think I know what she wants. So wait till he goes. Down, yes. And I'll probably only do like less than 10 repetitions of that, and then I'll start using it. Down, yes. Down, yes. Got a couple of crumbs there. Down, yes. So important too that I'm not releasing the food until he's in that down, because you know dogs will do what they get the food for, right? So if you accidentally give it too early, but you do that repetitively, you'll start teaching him the wrong position. Down, yes. Good. Lick the crumbs off me, please. All right, I'll do one more like that, unless for some reason this one takes forever. Down, yes. Now I'll go ahead and use it as a command. Rocket, down. Yes. Rocket, down. Well, yes, I'm also starting to incorporate a finger point. Again, small steps, because I want you to eventually be able to just go rocket down from this position, but I'm not gonna be able to go from putting it on the ground straight to this. You're gonna see it's gonna be like this, then this, then this, then this. So we're gonna progressively get there. Rocket down. Yes. Rocket down. I like to use his name in the beginning because it just kind of gives him a second, like, okay, she's about to tell me something. If I just said down, he might not have been ready and listening. Yes. So I want him to be like, she's gonna tell me something. What is it? But it doesn't mean like in real life you always have to use his name. I'm just doing that in the training. Rocket down. Yes. Rocket down. Yes. And you can see like he's starting to realize like I actually don't have to go for the food. When he starts going down even more reliably, I'm gonna start switching the food because I want you to be able to break out of that luring. I don't want him forever thinking he needs to sniff your finger. So eventually what I'm gonna do is just point and the food is gonna be in this hand. So I'm gonna start pointing, taking value out of this hand and rewarding with this one. But not just yet, because he might still need the food to help him to stay motivated. Down. You see it in the other hand, you little stinker. Yes. Rocket, down. Yes. That time I didn't have it in my hand other than the other hand. But I want to be able to reward fast, so I'm going to keep it in my hand. Down. Yes. Nice job, buddy. Rocket, down. Yes. Rocket, down. Yes. And again, I like to practice this on something that's comfortable to lay down just because we're asking him to do it so many times that you want to make sure that he's comfortable doing it, so he wants to continue doing it. If you make it uncomfortable, he's going to be hesitant about wanting to do it. And then again, some dogs couldn't care less. You're giving them food, they'll lie on rocks. You know, like I don't care. I think he's kind of one of those. But I like that he's staying in that position until I move. That's a great start because we want to also break out of this pattern of you going into a down and then me walking away and you following. Because if we keep doing that, you're never going to get him to stay in a down. He'll stay for your one treat and then get up. Rocket down. A little closer to the ground. Yes. Rocket down. Yes. And I want you to notice how I stay pointing until he goes into the down because he needs that. He needs that assistance. Right now, this is brand new to him. Rocket down. And look, I'm just waiting and waiting till he figures it out. Give him time to process. Yes. Notice I didn't repeat down. I say it once and that's it. I'm just gonna wait for him. I gotta be patient because this is brand new to him. Rocket down. And I've stopped holding it in that hand, by the way. And I'm rewarding with the other one. Rocket down. Yes. Now I'm gonna build a little duration. Yes. Down. Good. Yes. 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 I'm staying bent over because if I stand up, he will probably break. Yes. I will eventually wean out of this. Yes. 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 I wanted to see this predictability that just because I'm standing up, yes, doesn't mean we're done. Yes. Because 5 minutes ago, that's what it meant. So I don't blame him for breaking. That's why I said we're not going to expect too much from him. Down. Good. Yes. And notice I was very patient there. Like try to do your best to not repeat what you're saying. Just keep your finger pointing. He'll figure it out. He's pretty smart. So yes. 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 Free. Good boy. Good job, buddy. I mean, who knows if you freed yourself because you saw me walking away or if you heard the word, but you freed, so we're good. All right, I'll do one more and then I'll have you guys go on in. Rocket, down. Yes. I'll stay bent over first. Yes. Yes. And I'll start this. Get a good workout. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Slow it down. Yes. 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 I'm gonna move just a little bit. Yes. Like I said, we'll start a little duration. Yes, because I don't want us to be stuck in the pattern of moving around. Otherwise, that becomes the conditioned behavior. I'm not gonna ask you to walk away this week with this. Let's get him to reflexively go in that down first, but make him hold it with you maybe doing this. Yes, for like 30 seconds, and then we go back. Free.